So tonight's video is on the claim from the, the Victorian Health Officer. So it's mandatory for people in particular regions, and I think he nominated Melbourne, Moreland, stuff like that, to wear masks. So it's been mandated, apparently. So, good news. I'm from Geelong. So if I'm in Melbourne, don't have to wear one. There's the first heads up. Now, whether you have to wear one is different to whether you probably should. So for example, as of Thursday, if you go into a supermarket or something like that, it's going to be the supermarket's policy to wear one, and they've got the right not to let you in. So everyone has the same rights in this country because it's a common law nation and everyone is equal. But the problem is when you're on someone else's land, there's a problem there. So you sort of have to play the game a little bit. In public, however, different story. At your place, different story. So you make the rules at your house, and in public you make your own rules, but you do not make rules for other people. So what I've found is that these acts are not law. With all these acts, there's a contractual element to them, and if you're supposedly contravening some act, the Victoria Police Corporation, or whatever corporation it is, will try and enter you into an equitable arrangement. And that's where their contract comes in. So they say an act is law, but it's not really, from my experience. So now if you look up the word mandatory, it says required by law, mandate, compulsory. Right, so required by law. So there is no signed instrument that you've signed, I believe. So then you Google mandate, official order or commission. So you haven't had an official order for someone, or you haven't had that commission. You haven't been commissioned by anyone. So that's like that's a commercial arrangement. If you put an order in for a hamburger, if you nominate a commission of something to be commissioned, that's like a commercial arrangement. So neither of them's happened. So that rules out the mandate. Compulsory, and compulsory is the same thing. Referred by law or a rule. So once again, no signed instrument that they can rely on again. So mandatory is not a thing. Unless, of course, you've signed some instrument that states that you have to wear a mask. And I'm pretty sure that everyone hasn't. So required by law, that's meaning mandate. In law, that compels an entity to make or disclose, and this is enforceable in a court of law. Courts of law deal with a contractual arrangement, so they want to see the contractual arrangement, how if there's a controversy, one party's not holding up the contractual arrangement, how it's been entered into, whether it's been by way of acquiescence, implied or expressed. But I seriously doubt any of them has happened. Anyone's done that. So I'd suggest do not hand over your license or any identification to Victoria Police or any policing authority, because you are not obligated to. They will tell you that's a crime, and like they do their normal shit talk, and just make sure you know what a crime is, because a lot of people don't even know what a crime is. So for a crime, you've got to basically have an